What is going on, you guys? Today we've got a Shapeways new release from Mel Miniatures, and this is the T-85 X-Wing as seen in Star Wars Resistance. This is a fun one I've been looking forward to checking out for a while now because first off, it's actually a pretty cool design for this ship, and I got it in the Ultra Frost detail, so this actually looks really good. Yeah, it looks great. Now, this is not going to have the same moving parts that some of the newer X-Wings have, but let's take a look at this thing. Wow. It's very pretty. It's kind of big, too. Like, look at my hand. It seems like bigger than I expected. And I suppose with all the extra added pieces, it makes sense that the T-85 would be a little bit bigger. Let's go ahead and compare it to the other X-Wings in X-Wing. So here I have it on a base. You can already see it's significantly larger than the T-70. It's longer. Let me line it up this way. This way you can get a better look at it off the base. It's the wingspan isn't that much larger, but it is definitely significantly longer. Especially when I have it in here, right here between the T-70 and T-65. The T-85 that Mel has done is much bigger. I'm curious if this is actually completely accurate or not, but I didn't, I didn't go and do all these comparisons with it. I think there's probably a certain amount of guesswork you have to do this early when something just kind of came out, and it was only on screen for a few seconds. So you kind of have to do what you can, but I think it's kind of cool that it looks bigger because it should be. It's significantly newer, right? You went from 30 years, you went from like the T-65 to just the T-70, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh yeah, you also have one that's like 15 models newer. You've got a T-85, which is, it should be leaps and bounds above the T-65 and T-70. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prime this up, and then we'll take a look at it with some primer on, see how it fills in some of the detail in there. All right, so I've put some Corax white primer over this, and as you can see, it's really filled in the detail. That's one of the things with the ultra detail glossy stuff is sometimes you really just can't make out the detail that's actually there just because you can kind of see through it. So having some primer on really helps to kind of show off all of that detail. So I am pretty pleased with the quality. This is looking nice so far, but I think we're probably going to have to paint it as well. What do you think? Well, let's paint it. All right. So I've gone and thrown a quick coat of paint on this thing. It's not super good. I just did a kind of a quick version. I did not put the same New Republic logo that you see on the wings in Resistance because I figure they're not going to make a New Republic faction. And if these guys come to the Resistance, they certainly wouldn't be fighting necessarily under the flag of the New Republic. So maybe they would take the markings off. Also, that would require like a whole lot of really fine brushwork, and maybe that's just a little bit outside of my skill level. But overall, looks pretty good. Certainly not super good, but the ship detail itself took the paint very well. The grooves were really nice for taking wash and paint. The only imperfections I saw where there was down here near the nose, there were a couple of points where I think it should have been a little smoother, like right here. I mean, that's really minor. Oh, you see where my wash didn't take all the way on the bottom. I did that kind of quickly. I don't really think about painting the bottom as much as I think about the top. But yeah, so there was just a few little parts like on the underside where it wasn't as perfectly smooth as it could have been. But that's an artifact of printing anything 3D where it's round. You're occasionally going to get parts like that. So anyway, yeah, that's the T-85 from Mel Miniatures on Shapeways compared to the other X-Wings There they are. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a little big. I'm not sure if it's actually that big or not, but if you want to check one out, definitely check out Mel Miniatures. I'll probably like tweet at him with this and all that other stuff because he puts out a lot of great stuff. All right, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell for alerts and check out Crabbok.com. And, you know, you can hop in Discord and say hi there. I want to do a big thanks to all my patrons who are getting this video first before the rest of you. I do typically do some early access videos over there on Patreon, and if you'd like to support me, hop on over there and say hi. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and have a great day.